This game is gold. Seriously, if you have never heard of this classic or have never played it, what are you doing? Give this game a play or even watch. It simultaneously marks the beginning of one series and the end of another. It gave one newly established character the spotlight before two other pre-established characters. It completely turned the Mario physics on its head by introducing some brand new mechanics. This is Wario Land Super Mario Land 3. What's going on, viewers in the internet? I'm Variety Gamer 95, and I'm just so overcome with emotion. My heart is beating out of my chest because of all the blood, sweat, and tears that went into producing this Let's Play. And I cannot believe that I'm finally getting a chance to produce this game, the last of the Game Boy 4. And I am really excited to show you guys how I play this game, because there is a particular way that everyone and their brother plays this game, but I'm not one of them. My frame rate just went down to 53 frames per second, but whatever, it's fine. Video pack, you bring it up to 60. Let's go ahead and get this show on the road. You cannot copy a save file in this game, but if in the event the recording fails, I could just restart from the beginning. It's no big deal. So, this is Bomb Wario. You're supposed to press down to enter the warp pipe, and notably, this is the only time in the entire game where you actually go down a warp pipe. I'm serious, only in the file selection screen. Alright? Okay, sorry about that. My Elgato tanked at 53 frames twice in a row, so I had to stop the recording and restart. So this is Kitchen Island. You can hold the B button to move the map, and if you're able to get a full image, you can see this in the shape of a skull. So there are a few different worlds to look out for. If you simply release the B button, the screen won't flash. Move it in any direction, the screen will flash. Okay, I don't know why my Elgato keeps doing this because my laptop is plugged in. Let's go ahead and get started with Rice Beach. Okay, so the gimmick of Wario Land is he's a tough guy. Wario is so tough that enemies cannot normally hurt him. He usually has to touch spikes. So Wario has his charge attack by pressing B, travels a short distance, and you can do stuff like this. Hop, there you go. So what I picked up in this block here was a heart. If you collect it, it's 10 hearts. Defeating an enemy is 1. If you get 100, you get an extra life. See, just like so. And so there are a few different ways to defeat enemies. This is what Wario is holding. This is a wandering goom. And this right here with the spear, this is a pirate goom. So that's the guy I want to look out for. It takes 2 hits with a body slamming or bumping from underneath to hit a block. But there is a power-up that allows Wario to simply take 1 hit to destroy a block. I said defeat earlier. Let's see, is that power-up in one of these blocks? Yeah, see, there we go. Once, twice. You can crouch, and you can move while crouching. Let's see here. Okay, so this is a garlic pot. There are 4 different power-up pots. This is one of them. If Wario takes damage, he'll revert to his small form. But if you grab a garlic pot, he'll go to his normal form, which you see right here with his pith helmet, sure. But if you are in his normal form and you grab a second garlic pot, you'll turn into Bull Wario. This is my favorite form. Were you expecting me to say the jet form? Nope, it's actually this one. The Bull Pot makes Wario the strongest man alive. His body slam doubles in distance. He can defeat blocks in just 1 hit, like so. And he can also do a butt slam by holding down the air. This butt slam is useful, extremely useful for defeating even the most annoying of enemies. The butt slam can also defeat enemies like so. We won't get any coins. So let's see, there's some glitches you can do with this, like I'm gonna jump, see? The jump is interrupted. See, just like that. There are more glitches that you can do with the butt slam. Watch this. I did a poor job demonstrating that. Hold on. Ah, crap. So basically, you can do this. You can start the body slam as long as you keep moving. Wario can defeat the enemy. I'm doing a poor job demonstrating that, but I swear you can do it. I just had a particularly bad setup. Okay, here we go. Oh, that was close. Here, let me wait for him to move a little further. Watch. There we go. That's what I was talking about. You can see the Wario clearly was not body slamming, but he still defeated the enemy. Oh yeah, the butt slam can actually destroy blocks from above too. Can't break these blocks though. Now from above. So this is meant to connect to a secret area that'll open up a little bit later. You can high jump if you hold up. You notice the Wario raises his hand. If you have at least 10 coins, press B while holding up. You can pull out a 10 gold coin. Looks like this. There we go. The 10 gold coin is probably the most broken ability in the game. If you don't know what I mean by that, hold on, you'll find out in due time. It's another way to start enemies. Now, I don't usually do this, but I'm going to do this for the sake of demonstrating it. If you grab a form that you already have, you get 10 hearts. But it's worth noting that power-ups actually do not despawn. Despawn, not respawn. Even if you leave the room and come back, they'll still be there. So keep that in mind. Okay, so this is meant to be a secret area, but we have to come back a little bit later to access it without taking damage. Proton John actually let's play this game a long time ago, and he demonstrated that it is possible to go to that secret area and take damage. That's the 1-up sound. But it's not worth it for me. Alright, no. We've reached the end of the stage, and this is how we were supposed to clear a level. So you see that up and B symbol right there? Hold on. Oh yeah, that's the other thing about the bull form. If you hold up, the horse can stick to the ceiling. It's not that useful, but it is useful for some situations. So you press up and B to produce the 10 gold coin. There we go. That's how you're supposed to clear a stage. Alright, so every time you clear a stage, there are 2 mini games you can choose from. You can only pick one. This is the money game, and this is the heart game. The money game is basically a coin doubler risk. Okay. There's a reason I don't like this mini game, however. And that's exactly why, because my luck sucks. Let's see. Gambler's fallacy. Of course. Is it? It's not seriously going to be right all 3 times, is it? Yeah, you can see why I don't like playing this minigame. And in my opinion, this is not the way to get coins. So, the treasure room here contains your total coin count and 15 letters of the alphabet. We'll be seeing what those letters do in due time. The object of the game is Wario is still singing after being defeated by Mario in Wario Land 2. And now he's on a quest to get a castle that he could purchase. So, a pirate gang actually stole a solid gold statue of Princess Toadstool from Mario. And now Wario, having heard of this, decides to go collect the statue and get coins. That's why he wants to build a castle. So that enemy normally falls if Wario goes near him. But if you have the bull form, you can force it down. Once it's on the ground, it's pretty much harmless. It can't do anything to you. Okay, so watch. You can do stuff like this. There we go. A couple of tricks I learned. I believe in the next room is the second power-up. Yeah, here's a weird thing about this game. So watch when you pause. The background elements, when you're paused, they're actually still going to be moving. Now, did that pause sound familiar to you? That's because this is actually the pause sound from Metroid 2, Return of Samus. See? There's another borrowed sound effect from that game, but we'll be seeing it when we fight a boss. This thing is the Dragon Pot. This is actually my second favorite form. This enemy here is a white puff. So its gimmick is that it will, if it touches Wario, it will bounce him. Believe it straight up, yes. So we have to use the Dragon form's helmet here to defeat the white puff. Now there's actually a reason why I say the jet form is my least favorite of the bunch. Now watch this. The Dragon Pot has fire breath, but did you know you can also use it underwater? Yeah, it converts to a beam underwater. You can mix and match at will. It does disable Wario's body slam, and therefore your ability to get coins from enemies. But this is basically my go-to form for underwater combat. Really useful. This is the Bull Pot. This is what you normally use to turn into Bull Wario. This is a checkpoint. If you press up and B and insert a coin into it, you can activate it. Gonna be careful here, because that thing is out to get you. So be careful where, oh my lord. Be careful where that thing is when you decide to do to break blocks. Because it might still be able to hurt you. So as for what we missed in the back, okay, so that guy. Use the 10 gold coin on him. The 10 gold coin is useful for defeating pretty much any regular enemy in the game. I'm serious. That's how good this ability is. And guess what? As long as you have at least 10 gold coins, you can use it anytime. But just about any time. Okay. So here is the last form. This is the jet form. Everyone and their brother will tell you this is their favorite form, and they use it everywhere they go. So it looks fun, right? The gimmick is that you press B and Wario can go forward. You can control it pretty nicely too. You can air stall pretty much for as long as you want. There's just one problem with this, however. It's equivalent to level 1 body slam, not the full form. You know, for being a super speed power-up, you would think that it'd be more powerful than this. There's also the fact that this form really is not useful for underwater combat, because just about every underwater enemy in this game is immune to the body slam. This is your way body slamming underwater, but it's just, I just don't think it's that useful. I'm sorry guys, but I don't like the jet form. It's my least favorite, and it just doesn't have a lot of combat use. You're able to do the high jump without having to hold up. There we go, see? But because this is a Game Boy game, the stages are short, so it's really not that useful. Now let's see what a speedrunner. I'm gonna save that, because look at this guy. There we go. So I'm gonna take damage here. This is Wario's small form. In his small form, he loses his hat and his mouth. His body slam is disabled, but as I said, he can still do the 10 gold coin. He can kill an enemy just like this. So as long as you remember that you can do the 10 gold coin, as long as you have at least 10 coins. I should have went back with the dragon pot, because that's what happens if you get the garlic pot in his small form. Well, at least I got to demonstrate that. His normal form kind of sucks, I'm not gonna lie. Oh. Watch. See? So this is what you'll be seeing me use the 10 gold coin throughout the course of the game. Just because it really is that good of an ability. It'd be nice if I could actually collect some coinage here. Oh, check this out. Bam, he's dead. Just like that. The 10 gold coin is the perfect way of dealing with enemies. I think there's a guy coming up, right? Yes! Am I mistaken? Oh no, this enemy is a dangerous duck. This is another reason why I say the bull form is my favorite. Because if you have to stun an enemy like a dangerous duck twice anyway, then you may as well just do the butt slam. So this is the heart game. You need at least 20 coins, and you can play 1 to 3 courses. So there's going to be an enemy moving across the screen. Power meter will be scrolling constantly. You can hold the bomb by pressing A. You get 5 chances and a time limit to shoot. Let's see. Well, I completely botched that. I am playing this on the Game Boy player, so this game basically allows you to get hearts and lives. There we go. I totally forgot that there was a delay in that. I don't usually play these gold games, so it's been a while since I played them. Let's see. Can I get at least 1, please? I'd like to get at least 1. Okay, wait a little bit. He's gonna come back. Okay, I got 1. That's the important thing. So your reward depends entirely on how many enemies you can hit. See? I believe... That's an ugly sprite of Wario, by the way. I can't be the only one who's actually thought that was a weird sprite. So I believe if you play the 100 coin heart game, you can go up to 99 lives. So you're not going to be seeing me playing these gold games too terribly often going forward. Okay, so this stage, you notice that it's a double circle. So this means that there are actually two exits. And the second exit will lead us to a secret stage. So yeah, here's another reason why I like the bull form so much. Also, check this out. By going through the door here, you're free to exit a level. Except for the very first one for some reason. You can go back for a power-up of your choosing. Let's see, I would like to go back for the bull form. There we go, right at the beginning, nice. It's also worth noting that if you clear a stage as Small Wario, you'll return to his normal form. But the same will not happen for if you just exit the stage like I just did. Okay, so here's why I like the bull form. Enemy like this, butt slam it, it's a guaranteed stun. And you can defeat it as long as it's stunned. So this is some sort of like quicksand or whatever. You can turn, but you won't be able to move. Ah, come on. And I just went back for his, just went back to the bull form too. Fine, I'll take dragon form. I am playing this on the big screen, so I just gotta get used to it. So because this is not water, we can still use the dragon form, but we just can't ground pound. Come on. I'm also so used to playing this game on the 3DS Virtual Console, so I'm not used to playing it with an actual Game Boy Advance. Okay, an invisible block. For the record, if you end up losing a life, you will lose all the coins you collected. You'll be booted back to the checkpoint, that is if you even took it. So this enemy, right, never mind, that's my imagination. There's a mole that throws a spike ball, and he is one of the more annoying enemies to beat, but he's a joke if you have the bull form. Yeah, another reason why I love the bull form so much. We won't really be seeing any oh, that's just cruel, man. We won't really be seeing any of the underwater mechanics in this game until I want to say that's going to be in World 2. So there is a secret in one of these sand falls, but I believe most of them were just instant death. Yeah, right here. Let me see. Okay. Ooh, nice. I can get the bull form back. Awesome. Okay, so I can move faster by holding up as I'm jumping. The frame rate on my capture software is staying at 60. So, oh yeah, invisible block. So I'm hoping that what happened back there is not a bad omen. So check this out. We can defeat a pirate goom like this. Okay. So if we're underwater or in a situation like this, we cannot actually pull out the 10 gold coin. However, there are no rules against pulling out the 10 gold coin and land and then hopping into water. See? But I'll be able to illustrate that more in the next world. Okay, so this is the normal exit, but what Proton John taught me is, hold on, you can actually, yes! You can trick your way up there to the secret. There we go. There we go. Because normally, to get the secret exit, you have to clear Rice Beach first. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and ignore these. You have to tap right twice, unless you have 999 coins somehow, which is unlikely to happen. Okay. So this is actually supposed to be course number 6. But I am a little sequence breaker, and I'm gonna skip right ahead. Here's the bull form. This stage in particular, use the bull form to slam the crabs out of the ground. But don't go too far, because then you'll end up doing 2 at once. Because those guys will run away from you. Let's see, just like that, see? And you have to waste time by respawning these guys. There he is, okay. There we go. So there are a bunch of invisible blocks containing hearts. That's it. This is basically just a good grinding stage. That's all it is, really. Not that extra lives are too terribly important in this game. It is overall pretty easy. It's not that challenging. It's just a matter of, do you want to get the best ending? There's also the fact that you're effectively almost always going to be short 10 coins upon exiting the stage. Like, if it weren't for that, I could have actually demonstrated the 100 coin heart game. Alright, go ahead and move on. So yeah, that's what I was saying. 1-6 is a good grinding spot. Or I guess course 6. That's that stage cleared, but in order to move forward, we have to get the normal exit. Okay. So hopefully I won't screw up this time, huh, Joseph? Come on. There we go. Okay, forget that, because I don't remember what it is. I'm not sure if I care. You have to watch the little jump glitch. See? Because that can easily screw you over. That was something that I found out by complete accident, too. There is a practical use for that glitch that I mentioned. That's if Wario needs to cross a 1 block wide gap. Okay, so that one down there, let's do something where it doesn't end. I'm pretty sure it's an instant kill. I don't remember. Pretty sure it is. I don't feel like finding out. In that room is just a checkpoint. Whatever. Yeah. See? You cannot hit the blocks to get the contents from above. Not the blocks of the face. With the bull form, in particular, we can actually go down this. It's meant to be a secret room. Yeah, defeating an enemy like that, a big guy, you have to hit him twice anyway. So, you may as well just use the butt slam, you know? Okay? So this is how you're supposed to get into this room. Then you gotta break your way out. And the room will still be how it was before when you left. It's not gonna be a reset or anything like that, like in most other games. Or rather, like you'd expect from a platformer like this one. Okay, we've got to watch out for these stupid crabs. Usually what I do is this. Come on. Alright, so I believe I'm getting close to the end. Okay, forget the invisible blocks, whatever. There we go. Pull out the 10 gold coin. Defeat this pirate goon. Come on. Okay, so I should have actually just kept it out. Because this is the normal exit for course 4. I'm sorry, this is course 3. What am I saying? Course 4 is actually what's coming up next. So I find it interesting how the first Wario Land is also the third Mario Land, even though Mario makes pretty much no appearance in this game. He does appear, but we won't be seeing him until the end. Okay, so check this out. So that enemy right there is called Pouncer. You can ride on top of him, but do not touch his spikes. If at any point you touch a Pouncer's spikes, it is instant death. And because I have the bull form, I don't have to worry about him closing in on me, because the bull form can break blocks in one hit. So I can grab this and be no worse for wear. Okay, so we have to wait for the Pouncer here, because that lava is instant death, as you might expect. It is a Super Mario game, so of course the lava is instant death. Hey, you saw the name of the title. You saw the name of the game. It's called Wario Land Super Mario Land 3. Okay, so now we have a bit of an obstacle course to worry about. Usually in that situation, I end up jumping. I don't just walk down. I don't know why I'm doing all these risky stunts either. So those enemies are pretty annoying, but at least we don't have to worry about them any further. Once they leave the screen, that was close. So in a little bit, we have to hop off this Pouncer. If you have the bull form, be careful when you're jumping, because there's a split second where Wario will actually stand up. So here's the point that I'm talking about. If you grab pound, watch. See, there's a split second where he jumped, when he stood up. Okay. Hop off, go ahead and break these blocks and move forward. So this will be our first example of a stage where we do not have to open the gold door. It will automatically be open. The only time this will happen is if you are straight up unable to backtrack. If you let that pouncer continue forward, it will actually go through the spikes. Now check this out. Toss the enemy underneath it. Boom. 10 gold coin. So there is actually a certain code that you can input with the game paused. And if you do not know that trick, then that's a pretty good way to get coins. And that's not the only trick, 10 coin trick that you can use either. There are at least 2 others we can come across. Okay? So that is 56 coins collected. The coin counter will go to 99,999. Okay, and when you see a skull like that, that means we've reached the boss. Now listen to this music. Yeah, this is boss stage music. So now we are actually going to be coming across the tougher enemies. Now, this stage is actually pretty notable, because as I said in the intro, this game completely turned the Mario series mechanics on its head by introducing brand new mechanics. Now be careful here. Take it slow, do not rush, keep your finger off the B button. Or your thumb, whatever. Okay, come on. Just anytime that these pouncers stomp the ground, the enemy Wario is holding will be removed from his hand. Okay, just make a light jump. Do not actually play a game of Risk. There we go. Okay. Here, the bull form, making that is pretty easy. Now, this enemy right here. I remember seeing Proton John's Let's Play this game, and this is not the only example of an enemy like this, but he says that they cannot be defeated in any way. Except if you pull out the 10 gold coin. These enemies can be defeated. See? As I was saying, the 10 gold coin can be used to defeat just about any regular enemy in the game. That is why I love that trick so much. That's also why I say that you're not entirely defenseless. Watch. See? Even the big guys go down immediately to that thing. Keep in mind, however, that the coin itself deals damage, not Wario. So remember where the coin is being held. Oh yeah, there's also this. If you're in a situation where you cannot throw an object, that sound will play. Which is odd considering you'd only hear that in the menu normally, not actual gameplay. Okay, so here's the boss door. And guess what, guys? This is actually a wake-up-call boss. He's actually pretty tricky to beat if you're not careful, because he's actually pretty quick. Okay, so he will rise in the air. You have to jump underneath him. He can do that, yeah, 2 or 3 times. Hello? Yeah, so this game will actually prove to you that this is not a Mario game. And check this out, for beating a boss, we get a rain of coins. And look, I get to demonstrate this after all. Clearing a stage of small Wario turns you into normal form. If you want to do the coin doubler, that's a big risk, giving up 250 coins, but I ain't gonna do that. Sorry guys, I'm not about to try my luck. Also, there's no way they can speed this up, or skip it, you have to watch the whole thing. Alright, we cleared Race Beach. So that's the end of the video, right guys? We are going to be moving on to Mount Teapot, but there is actually something interesting to happen. For beating the boss, the tide rose. So levels 1 to 3 change completely. You are free to re-enter a boss stage. You just won't fight the boss again, therefore you will not get the coin rush. So check this out, see? This is actually the stage where the treasure mechanic is introduced. So you see this? Now, the only problem is that we need the dragon pot to access the key to open the door. So here is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and exit. Your coin count is not saved when you exit the stage like this, by the way. So you've been warned. So I'm going to exit the stage. And this will ensure that if I do screw this up, I will have access to a backup dragon hat. Because here's the deal. In order to open up the treasure chest, you need to be able to attack. The dragon form's fire is fair game with this. There's also a funny glitch that you can do, and I want to see if I can get it right. Yeah, because that's the other thing with the door. Okay, I got it perfectly that time. Usually don't get so lucky. That glitch is hard to do here because this is the one time where you have to hop over a wall. Let's see. Got it! Oh no, I didn't. Just barely missed the glitch. You can get the treasure stuck, and it will count as a defeated enemy, but you'll still get the treasure. I might be able to show it off next time. So that is the first treasure of the game. Alright, now that I have that taken care of, let's go ahead and get out of here, shall we? You can also press B to immediately leave a course. Okay. Next time on Wario Land Super Mario Land 3, we're going to be moving on to War 2, Mount Teapot. See you then.